Here we are, the countdown has begun. Twister versus Cypher. First off, we are on Blood Run with Cypher. The Belarusian. I don't know if I can call him a defending QuakeCon champion anymore because Rafa now has the title, but never mind. Cypher waiting patiently here. He's only got plasma, only got shotgun. Every time he waits it, he's committing to. Okay, there you go. He could have been, if he would have been waiting there for too long, he would have been in a lot of problems because he would have committed to a read and not been picking weapons up in a spot where he needs it to take items. So you can see he took the red armor just in time, and he wasn't really needing to fight or anything close range or mid range, so he was okay with the weapons he had. But now he's hit some good rails, but he needs to pick up that LG as soon as possible. Really, he's not going to have the time in the immediate future, but he takes this close range fight. Look at the rockets there. Oh, this could not go well for him, but he manages just to save it with the rockets. So there you go, does manage to pick up that red, but got to get the health and get LG. That's his priorities. Get health, get LG, get yellow and mega. That's what he's going to do. And that's going to be the building block for his Blood Run game, basically. So there's a yellow. Didn't manage to get much health. He doesn't seem that super confident in going for this this mega health, and rightly so. You see the spam rockets coming in, and look at that. Okay, he delayed taking the mega there, even if it's for a few seconds. Like Twister, when he saw Cypher there, could have assumed that he'd already picked up the mega health and could have extrapolated the time based upon that. So that little move from Cypher could pay dividends. But look, he's going to catch Twister going for that lightning gun, and Cypher's going to be able to weather that little aggression, and he's got position once more on this red. He hears the jumps. It means that Twister's going mega side perhaps, but actually there are fake jumps, it seems. Twister's still below, trying to bait out, and look, he's going to go for the drop. Oh my god. He dropped onto Twister's LG and he hit more LG. It's like he didn't move his mouse. It reminds me of Unkind a little bit from that sense, but there you go. This is, and if Twister spawned at Plasma Yellow, this could be a very common spot for him to go for, that as that shotgun area. But that wasn't the case. He went for the LG instead, and Cypher still catches him. So no matter where he goes, Cypher's going to catch him. And look at the way he's LGing. He's not even moving his mouse. He's letting his movement do the work. Which is very interesting. And Cypher is hitting a lot with that, 60% basically. My god, scary. Scary, scary, scary stuff from the Belarusian. Twister already 3 frags down on Blood Run, so it's not a good look at all for the German player. His legacy may not be created in this match, maybe somewhere in the future, but not now. Not against this man, this Belarusian titan. And you can see everything looks so effortless for Cypher as he picks up another red armor. Every single flick of the mouse is just effortless. Like he's never in danger. There's never a sense that he's in danger, even when he quite clearly is. Cypher moves up the jump pad to go for the committed fight. Twister takes a lot of damage there, and he's going to have to back away. So I would like to switch to Twister, but I also very much enjoy watching the ease that Cypher plays this game at. Everything's so easy. Look at that. Just the grenade there, just taking Twister down. And I've got to be careful not to fall into the territory of very biased commentary. Got to stay impartial as possible, but still, it's all about Cypher right now. But Twister might just steal the mega, but no. Cypher, of course he hits that rail. The only rail that could save the mega for him. Gets the kill, 6-0. This is looking bad, I'm not going to lie. Great first rocket. And again, Cypher managing to just escape that situation. And with his life, he still seems to be calm and composed, collected. Very cool Cypher right now. He's happy to be out of control in this position. He's happy to deal with this. He's got the mega time. There comes Twister, hits the rail. He can maybe... You see there that he's going to go for the second one, but the rocket forced him back. He's not taking too much damage, but you can see how much a focus it is to get that damage like in his game, but he's not going to risk dying because of it. He's a smart player. So let's see how he does. Let's try to look at his process. There you go again. There it comes. He heard the sound cue, peeks, makes the rail. he puts himself in a position where he's got the escape options and the peek options because he knew he couldn't take a fight. So he's like, I want a peek rail. That's what I want. And he put himself in the spot, ahead of the sound, hit the rail. Simple. There Twister goes for that red armor. He takes quite a lot of damage. It's unexchanged. And Cypher's been keeping the pressure up so well on Twister that he's built up an incredible stack after like being so far out of control. The stack is just pretty insane for him now. And because of all those rails he's been hitting, Twister just never found a spot to get aggressive back onto him. So now he switched control without making a frag happen, without even making any significant engagement happen. And look at these rails, they're just insane. If Cypher was not on against Ash, which he wasn't, it's looking like he's starting to warm up now in this semi-final. 4 minutes left for Twister. He's at least keeping the score relatively close, but 6 frags is a lot. It's a tall order on a map like Blood Run. So here you go. 4 minutes left. He's trying to find himself. Twister. Where is this guy, this German guy? Where is he hiding? Where is he lurking? Another yellow taken away by Cypher. He's playing somewhat passively here, playing passively but with position. Waiting for Twister to come to him, but here's a bit of a read. I knew that yellow was going to be up, but Twister was nowhere to be found. So through seeing nothing, through seeing Twister not there, he can make a guess on where Twister could have been, because Twister can only be in so many places safely, and that was one of them. So that had to mean that he was around shards. So Cypher, despite this, interception isn't a priority for him, taking away items is. And he's doing it in a very calm manner, because he knows if he hits one of these rails every 25 seconds or so, Twister can't build a stack. He can never be a threat. And that means that Cypher's taking Twister very seriously. And that's really good to see, that level of respect coming in from Cypher. Sometimes he doesn't have that level of respect with players, and it can be his downfall. But here he is clearly displaying it. Twister picks up a red armor, but Cypher's taking away the yellows. There you go, there's Twister. Oh my god, this LG is perfect, almost perfect from Cypher. And Twister goes down without a fight. So much left for Cypher right now, and Twister, that was really his opportunity, his chance, but Cypher manages to find these spots where he can open up a fight with like hitting 50-60% LG, and Twister missing back-to-back rails. It's not going to be helping him. I think there's 5 or 6 in a row missed there. He comes out with the pummel, he knows it's over. Wouldn't even be surprised to see a forfeit from Twister now. But there you go, Cypher, oh man. Not even visible on the screen. Cypher hits the invisible Twister. So Cypher definitely making quick work of Twister in this Blood Run. 2 minutes left now. And we're well and truly into garbage time. And there you go. Another frag probably coming in for Cypher. He's just... No? Okay. I mean, he just doesn't care at this point. So there you go. Just staying in the fight. Just losing his focus a bit. Twister gets a frag on the board. And there's not much to say about this really, other than Cypher basically he always kept the pressure on Twister, even when and Twister never expected it. He's always hitting these rails in spots where Twister should have been able to at least make a return or something, and that damage just bought Cypher the breathing room to keep stacking up until he was in a position where he could take a fight over a big item, where he could push Twister away. And then Twister wasn't able to fight because he kept getting railed so much, and he also realized that his position wasn't good enough in some of the key spots where Cypher wanted to make the play finally for a big item. So that's really the story of this game, and no matter what happens in the last 2 minutes, Cypher with the clear control of everything. And again, I'm gonna use this time wisely. I'm gonna take a swig of water as I am solo casting today, and I've got the NA Cup coming up later as well. So if you're a North American tuned in at some ungodly hour of the day, you should make sure to sign up for that. And there you go, 10 seconds left now. It's just some frags coming in between the two players. some good raiding coming out from Twister, but there you go. Blood run over, 9-5, good game. Cypher taking it over Twister and moving on to match point in this best 3 in this semi-final. So, apart from the fact that Cypher was hitting incredibly large amounts of LG and rail, there's not much to note from that. Yeah. So Cypher definitely looking like a very, very strong favorite, as would be expected. But can Twister perhaps turn the momentum around? I mean, he was getting some frags at least. I mean, of course, it was, Cypher kind of, didn't give up, but he just went to warm-up mode in the last minute or so. So, they're just running at each other. But we're going to move on to Furious Heights, of course, a map that Cypher is phenomenal at. So let's see if he's able to actually just keep it going. It did look like he was playing very respectfully of Twister. He was not making decisions that showed a lack of respect for his opponent. He's making decisions that showed, okay, I have an option to go aggressive here, but I'm going to take the option that's more strategically sound and that is going to basically be much more consistent against a good player, as opposed to, oh, I'm a better aim, I'm out aiming you. I'm just going to take really risky situations and just win more of the time because my aim's really good. He wasn't playing like that. He was playing in a way which he would have treated perhaps evil or someone else who's very, very good. So here we are. Furious Heights is beginning now.
2, 1.
Between these two players, Twister and Cypher. And Twister with the LG Mega Start, and he speeds his way along. He has no armor yet. He's left that yellow up. That was a nice rocket. Can we see 50 damage from that? That was pretty good. That was a yellow basically, so that's really nice from Twister. That's a good start. Occupying this key position here, so Cypher has to go below. He does. So Cypher with position on red. He steals it. Only nets 20 after the 80 damage that the rail was received. Twister, this is a good place to be. There it is. Very, very smart from Twister. Trying to delay Cypher. Even hits the rail. So Twister off to a sound start. And Furious Heights here, map number 3 of this semi-final. There's a drop. Some lag. I don't know if that's us or him. It looks like it's Twister actually. And we hit the tab button, we can see Cypher's done 0 damage. He's taken 211. 211 damage. And this is quite a painful situation, but he hasn't given up the frag. Can I switch player, POV? I can't in pause. If anyone from id Software is watching, maybe in the future, if we have pauses, we can switch POV. That'd be awesome. Either way, actually something else which should be really cool in the future is to see the stack of both players on the HUD. That'd be freaking cool. And here you go, Twister's gonna time in. But I'd love to see Cypher stack right now, so that's immediately what I'm gonna do. And there you go. 73 health. Oh my, no, this is so bad, it's so bad. For Twister, so much damage received there. And even an amazing, oh my god, Cypher being Cypher, amazing combo, amazing. He always finds these spots to get himself back into the game. And he's even taunting Twister a bit, saying bad pause. My god, Cypher, you are an absolute machine. And there it is, he's gonna try to basically appear like a threat from below. The LG hum letting Twister know that Mega is not safe. Cypher hits the rail. Oh my god, as he hits the next one as well. Oh god. So what Cypher did there was he forced Twister to think that he was going to go for the Mega, but then Twister realized that he wasn't doing it straight away. So Twister took some extra time because he wanted to be sure, because he knew if he committed to the same item as Cypher, he would die. So then Cypher, after hitting that rail, he just knew that he had time to hit another one. Of course he hits it. This guy is crazy good. Cypher is going to give away that red armor to Twister, but Twister, can he deal with his presence, this Belarusian in his face? He cannot, but he does a lot of damage. This leaves a follow-up. Very, very possible for him. But again, Cypher is so strong. I mean, if you want to go through his demos... Okay, well, Twister gets a good kill there. Cypher was trying to lock down the choke point with a low stack. Sometimes it's possible to do it. Didn't manage to pull it off. Oh my god, he gets the best possible spawn on the Mega. And the red. This is just ridiculous. So even luck, good luck coming into play. But if you're going to watch Cypher's demos, check out how he manages to engineer these situations where he ambushes, because he manages to find so many good spots to ambush, specifically with LG. LG and Rocket, of course, but LG primarily. He finds the spots where people are in the air, thinking they're safe, and that's when he attacks. And because they're in the air and he's got LG, it does insane amounts of damage. That's how he got back into this game at the start. The Twister goes for the red challenge. It's misguided. Cypher manages to escape and deal more damage. He knows the Twister's low. He hears the sound, and beautiful little hop there with that rocket. The flare. It's hard not to sound biased when watching Cypher sometimes.
Impressive.
And again, the confidence. That's pure confidence railing right there from Cypher. Beautiful flick, good control, good mouse control there from Cypher. Twister will pick up the red armor, but he is screaming, and Cypher, he's screaming as well. He hits the rail, 8 health left for Twister. And yeah, this is a very tough spot because items are spawning in 10 seconds. Twister has no way to be active on the map. He can't be active. He can't do anything about this mega. He can maybe hit a rail, but the risk is if he exposes himself, Cypher can get damage on him. And with 6 health, what are you gonna? You're gonna die to everything. But there you go, beautiful play from Twister. Cypher not on the mega straight away. Perhaps misread the stack or the ability for Twister to re-health up, which is probably what I'm gonna go with. But Twister gonna make his way back to the red armor. And so if we look at Twister's chances to get back in the game, if he can safely take this red and get position on the next mega, so that was good. That was clean. That was clean enough. Red, yellow. Position on mega, that's what he's got to go for. He's got all the weapons and ammunition. Position on mega, can he find it? There you go, position on mega. So he wins mega now. Now he just has to get the next red. If he can get the next red cleanly, okay, there you go, that's that out of the window. So that damage not only slows Twister down, but oh, look at that. This is exactly what I was talking about. Cypher gives up the red potentially for that chance of damage. That's just... I don't know who else makes those moves, but he often plays for stuff like that. That's why he's so hard to play against, I think, for many people. It's that unexpected damage that changes the situation so severely that forces you to rapidly adapt. Like when you've already got in your head, you're like, okay, it's gonna go like this, this, and this, and then all of a sudden you take damage. And it's like this, and this part no longer work. So you got to quickly adapt. So Cypher always forcing his opponents into hard situations psychologically. Twister still holding on though, and he's gonna get this mega. Only 1 frag behind. He's going to make the drop onto Cypher. There it is. Ambush coming in, but can Cypher survive this? Just about. Twister doing a fantastic job here, staying in. And you can see the risk from Cypher, some of Cypher's plays, because it does have the risk that it can give items away, and that's what's really been allowing Twister to build up so much. And Twister, if you can get this next mega again, make the play for the red, and try to avoid... oh no, he's not going to have time to go for the red now. Yeah, not really. Maybe, though. Okay, Cypher wasn't on top of it. Cypher also could have held down the choke point as well. It would have been an option. But he's pretty low and he doesn't want to risk this 1 frag. So he's suddenly playing very, very safe. Which is always smart to do, because that 1 frag lead is something to really look after, if you possibly can do it. So let's check out Cypher's perspective. No armor at all to speak of. The only yellow up on the map is not takeable for Cypher. He's going to go back to the other armors. Mega just taken. Can Cypher extrapolate the time? That's would be very important. Builds up on more shards. All the shards are so important. He's good at reading the position. Goes for this next yellow, and Twister goes for the engagement, but it's on Cypher's terms. Cypher gets a fantastic exchange there. Twister gets the red, but he's going to go for it. Straight into the rockets of Cypher. Cypher's low. Oh, there you go. Beautiful stuff from Twister. He doesn't take another bad rocket. So this could be Twister now, building himself back into the game. Absolutely stellar play from Twister. Pristine work coming in to secure a tied game. Cypher with aggression. Cypher to be careful though. Twister's hitting. He's hitting a lot, but not quite enough as Cypher closes the distance. Every shot missed is Cypher coming closer to you. It's scary stuff. The closer and closer he gets to you, the more and more dead you are, it seems. And here is the angle. Just missing it though. Cypher's going to back away. 25, not up just yet. Oh, beautiful double rocket from Twister. Fantastic, ties up the game again. It's a 2 frag difference. Twister really playing very well. And he's again in a situation. It's always, the games always end up to be kind of strange for Cypher sometimes because of the decisions he likes to go for. And Twister, he's got to hold on to this lead. If he can just keep cycling items, and if Cypher keeps going for crazy moves like this,
You have taken the lead.
Twister's going to have this in the bag. Mega, the point of contention, the point of concern now for Twister, as he is on a great position again to catch. So this is the default position. He left the Mega up. He's left the. Where is Cypher? Cypher sees him. He's like, oh, there's a yellow and a Mega. Okay, so this could be a critical risk that Twister did not have to take, leaving the Mega up. Mega's still up. Oh man, Cypher in his fervor to get damage, his righteous zeal when it comes to leaving items up, really didn't pay off in that situation initially. But look at this aggression. He is just undeniable. He's unrelenting. He just wants to get at Twister so badly right now. 50 health left for Twister. Cypher is in a position where he's going to make 2 frags in 50 seconds. Let's switch over to him. Can he do it? 1 rocket. He needs new rockets. Oh, he moved on without getting rockets. This could really hurt him. Oh my god. And he is so reliant on good rockets. He hits. I can't believe he hit that rail. There we go. And there's the 1 rocket that he could use. And he comes back. And he hits the rail as well. And Twister's screaming. And Cypher's looking for those angles. He's got 40 seconds. He's got a hit. And he does, but the trade. My god. And Cypher finds him with machine gun. And that's all he has time to use. So Twister's going to take map number 2, it seems. And I can't help but think that Cypher took some crazy risks, and I mean, it really didn't pay off here and there. But definitely very well played from Twister, not trying to take anything away from him at all. So Cypher still hitting a lot, we can see on the scoreboard, and the items much more taken by Twister in that game. So Cypher always was in a position of being kind of down, but that's kind of because every time he was getting towards a position where he could start really building stack, he was going for these moves which kind of would risk it, and Twister was doing quite well overall in trading with Cypher. And if Cypher's trades aren't working, then when that's being the basis of his game, then that's what's going to happen. So great for Twister to hold on there, and it's got to be psychologically kind of intimidating to play against Cypher when he's being all up in your face like that. So great stuff from Twister, showing some experience. Here we are though on the deciding map between Twister and Cypher. It's Cure.
3, 2,
Here we go.
1, fight.
On Twister to begin with. LG and Mega, I should imagine. And a cheeky green. But Cypher with some rockets there. He didn't have the rail yet, so unable to do much just yet. And Twister now guarding a guardian angel of this yellow armor. No one's to have it but him. Fake rocket jump initially. And now back to the LG side to catch Cypher out of the red. And there he does catch him, but damage is not substantial enough just yet. But it was significant, but not substantial. Alright, Twister. There's the Mega. Classic situation. I don't want to take it, you don't want to take it. And that is why Cypher picks up the frag. He lost the lead. And Twister is now having to battle against a redded, a megad Cypher. With some shards to top it all off. The frosting on the cake, the shards. And look at that, I love it from Cypher. It's always, it's like you know he's going to hit. It's like he just lines it up, and that mouse control is just so on. He's so good with shots like that. Cypher going to pick up this next red. He knows Mega's coming soon. What he can do is work his position so he can cover both yellow and red, yellow and Mega. Here it is. This is the position to do it from. And Twister gets caught with a lot of lightning gun damage, forced to rocket escape, and look at that! Long range, the rail connects, and Cypher's been so on with the aim. And can Twister manage to find a solution if he can't win the executional battles against Cypher in this series? That's really the big thing for him to find the answer for, because if he can find the answer for that, then he has a shot. Otherwise, it's just like running into a brick wall. And Cypher, again, chilling. Here's the jump pad. This could be risky for Twister if he doesn't play this right. Mega Red spawning at the same time. Red picked up by Cypher again. Let's move on to Twister, see what he can do. Trying to shoot rockets, but not much to find. He needs to pick up shards. He needs to pick up greens. It's only 2-0. Things have not gone away from him just yet. But they will if he not keep a solid lead on Cypher. If he does not keep picking up the greens. If he does not keep his escape options always available to him. But he's in the spot now where the escape options aren't necessarily so critical. It's more or less the position he wants to fight. If he can get a fight on his terms now with this stack, then it can be the difference. But Cypher is going to return beautifully there. And Twister, unfortunately, all that work for naught. Cypher's going to get a frag. And if you look at his situation now, it looks very clean. And of course, we have right here Cypher working towards this mega. And where is Twister? He's not there for the challenge, direct challenge. It's going to be a free mega there for Cypher as he makes his mark known. This is his territory, and he will defend it. 2 to -1 now, with 7 minutes left. 6.5 rather. Another red taken for Cypher. 9 reds to 0. 4 megas to 1. And of course Twister got the spawning one, so since the spawn he's had none. Mega up, Cypher baiting. He knows he has time to bait before red. And Twister revealed his position. This allows Cypher to make optimal decisions now. Sealed away the mega, and now you can get positioned on red. That's how critical it is. That's why the awareness plays work. That extra information allows you to make really optimal decisions. And sometimes decisions that your opponent cannot know you know how to make. So Cypher picks up another red. These rockets coming in from Twister, they do some damage to chip away, but it's just not going to be like, it's not really going to scratch Cypher's stack overall in the grand scheme of things. And once again, efficient damage dealt by Cypher. Once again, the frag. Twister is not looking like he's able to do much against Cypher right now. And a good rail hit and actually missing the easy one. Did Cypher deny LG? He did. He even denied LG there. So 3 to -1 grenades cascading in once again. There you go. Beautiful from Twister. Absolutely brilliant work there from the German. He's like, okay, he hits the grenade, it's go time. That is my chance. And he gets the, oh god, and Cypher's, it's so unfortunate, just even off of the frags, there is just no luck, no breathing room for Twister. Cypher's just straight back in there. And those were hard rockets to hit, or at least the second one up the stairs, but Cypher does it anyway. And Mega's up on the spot. Twister trying to go around these corners. Not something you can do against the rockets. And that really shows some of his desperation right now. Cypher picks up even more armor. And here you go. Makes his way around. And the angle not quite going to be found just yet. So Cypher can just keep doing what he's doing, and it's should be able to work. Twister's got to be able to find more situations like that grenade fight. Try to abuse Cypher the most when he's really out of position, or try to use the greens to stack up enough and force Cypher into fights around the corners where you can hit the first rocket. Those are really some of the best options that Twister's restricted to. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful flick rail again from Cypher. And there you go, even more railing coming in from the Belarusian, then not connecting though. But that first flick rail really did enough. He's restricted his opponent to so little resources that rail kills about 30 seconds until Twister becomes a threat again. So 3.5 minutes left. Twister staring elimination in the face as he looks at the scoreboard and sees the 4-0 deficit. Some damage exchanged. Red 1 again from Cypher. Twister trying to do damage from Cypher's out of position, but just not able to make it work. Now this could be the most out of position that Cypher could be at the Mega, but he knows that, so he just closes the distance. He knows that Twister will stand there because that's the best place to stand, deal damage against the guy going for Mega. So Cypher knows Twister's options almost better than he does. And look at these grenades. Twister is so trapped, nowhere to move, nowhere to dodge. 5-0. More shots picked up by Cypher. More pressure applied. Yellow, you think you can take the yellow for free? Absolutely not. So Cypher's definitely making this a really strong performance. And it's such a shame he wasn't at QuakeCon. If he can show games like this on Cure. Such a shame. And again, the aim coming in from Cypher. And it seems almost too easy for him at this point. Again, you can see he's not incredibly comfortable on this map. He's not as comfortable as he is on some of the other maps, but still he is a force to be reckoned with. He's so strong, and he plays for the safe options. He knows exactly the spots where he can safely deal damage from. Catches Twister again. He knows exactly his position. Twister has a little bit of a positional advantage. They're shooting rockets from above, but it's still hard when the stacks are so different. It's just so much pressure on hitting shots, and Twister does manage to connect quite a few nice ones, but you've got to get the finish. Mega coming up in 3 seconds. 2 minutes left. 8 frags behind the German player. And Cypher is looking very good today. Very, very good today. Can't wait to see Cypher Evil. That's going to be the story. And Cypher right now is just rocket jumping, just doing whatever he wants. He knows the game's over. He knows it's pretty much garbage time at this point. Drops for the 50. Twister reads it, and he's going to go down. So there you go. But there's 60 seconds left for Twister to find 7 more kills. That's more than a frag every 10 seconds. I had great math. I number good. I know. The Twister is hope, all the hope drains out of his eyes. But he can be really comfortable because he managed to win Furious Heights. This was not a walkover by any stretch of the imagination. Twister can go back to the demos and analyze and see where he really came out behind in this series. And also look at Furious Heights from Cypher's perspective. Find out why he won Furious Heights. What was it that he was doing right? What was it that he was doing wrong? And he can become a much stronger player for it. And he told me when he was over here that, you know, it's not a huge focus for him to get really good. You know, he's got a lot of stuff going on in his life that he's focusing on. And becoming the best Quake player ever isn't one of those huge focuses. And so, you know, not to expect too much from him in the future, but definitely he's always someone that's showing improvement, always someone that's showing that he is growing as a player. But 9-1 the final score in this best of 3. Cypher takes it in the 3rd map, effectively securing his spot in the grand finals of today's European Summer Cup. So guys, we'll go to another break, and I'll rest my voice and during that break, and we'll come back with more action here at the FACEIT studio. And we have the next semi-final coming up. It's going to be Guard versus Evil. So make sure that you stay tuned for that. Of course, will it be Guard? Will it be Evil making it to the finals against Cypher? Probably Evil, but stay tuned to find